Shattered by the Storm's second straight grand final failure, Harry Grant's frustrations grew when Reece Walsh wasn't sin-binned for a high shot on Xavier Coates. The skipper calling out the NRL for double standards after Melbourne's 26-22 loss in the decider. The clock counting down on season 2025, a second straight premiership slipping through the Storm's hands. I could not imagine what that feels like.
Yeah, it's lost for words, to be honest, Zach. It's pretty grim. You work so hard in the pre-season to get to this opportunity, and we let it slip last year against Penrith, and unfortunately that's rugby league, and we've lost again.
12 months ago you spoke about how much this moment hurt. Does it hurt more now that it's the second year in a row?
Yeah, for sure. They're always going to hurt, and you know they hurt a lot.
The pain pouring out. Shattered Storm players unable to contain their emotions. Melbourne 6 and 7 discussing how they let a 22-12 halftime lead slip.
We fought to the end and gave ourselves chances, but felt like as a group we probably just panicked a little bit. Tried to throw the ball around, and we made some dints and made some line breaks, but just couldn't put the icing on the cake at times.
The man known as Reece Lightning striking straight into the Storm's soul.
It's a sight to watch, I'm sure, from the stands and stuff, but on the field it's pretty daunting.
I'm sure you had a plan to stop Reece Walsh. What did he do?
It didn't work. I think there's some things you can do. You tackle him. Obviously we didn't.
Harry Grant happy to embrace the Clive Churchill medalist, but questioned why the Broncos fullback wasn't punished for this high shot, although he stopped short of blaming the on-field ref.
I got sin-binned a couple of weeks ago and got 2 weeks for bugger all. And then we come out and do that. In saying that, that's probably not Grant's call. That's probably coming from above Grant. You know, we can give him a break on that, but we can probably ask some questions a little bit deeper. The
Storm heading home with a parcel, but no premiership trophy.
There's a sour taste in their mouth. We'll be hungry next year.
Depending on all the people in the club, you know, the staff and the players, and how hard they want to work next year. If you don't want to work hard, well, we might be back in next year.
There isn't much time to dwell for three Storm stars named to play for Australia in the upcoming Ashes tour of England. Rooster Mark Nwanganitawaze was selected despite agreeing to return to rugby union, but potential defectors to R360 have been given a stern warning by the game's boss, Peter V'landys.
The morning after the Broncos' greatest night in 19 years, their most successful ever playmaker tried to keep his distance.
No, watching as a selector, I had to put my Broncos hat to the side.
But Kevin Walters wasn't able to take off his dad hat.
Oh, that was onside, yeah. Great to see Billy up on stage because he was a big contributor, you know, to the Broncos' success this year, and I'm sure that he got great joy out of it as well, which we're really proud of.
Today, the Kangaroos coach picked 7 grand final players for the Ashes against England, though there's already concern for Xavier Coates after being spotted in a moon boot. 7 rookies are in contention to be unleashed at Wembley Stadium. Coach and captain both dazzled with debutant Reece Walsh.
Particularly the sort of last 6-7 weeks, he's been outstanding. But then both sides of the ball last night, I thought everything he touched seemed to turn to gold. It was setting up a try, scoring tries, saving tries.
And then he's had a terrific final series, so he virtually pushed his way through the door with his performances.
Mark Nwanganitawaze joining the ranks of dual-code internationals.
He's had a great season, hasn't he, for the Roosters, and highly skilled player.
Nwanganitawaze's looming return to rugby union wasn't held against him. Neither were rumoured links between Zach Lomax and Rebel rugby competition R360.
He's certainly got a good mindset around the tour, and he's been training extremely hard and focusing on the tour. Yeah, I've had several conversations with him, so he's right to go.
Concerns the breakaway league will pose a threat to rugby league aren't shared by Peter V'landys.
Any competition that comes out of a cornflakes box, I'm not really concerned about, because that's what it is. Any player that goes is really risking their career.
Nicole Dunn, 9 News.